I'm back. It's your boy Jay Shaw from the Behind the Bench Sports Network. I had to make this video. It's gonna be real quick. I just wanted to show y'all a screenshot of the NBA doing whatever it takes again and thinking people is stupid. Well, they don't control the media to make casual fans stupid. But the real savants, the real people that know basketball, they can see that the math ain't mathing. Look at this. The Lakers got 3 starters that ain't known for defense with 0 fouls. They're playing against a superior team. Gilgeous-Alexander, Shai Gilgeous, I don't know why I call him Alexander, is a MVP candidate, but he can't get these 3 players in foul trouble. Make it make sense. So what they'll do is they'll say, well, the free throws is closed because y'all been talking about the free throw discrepancy and the personal fouls. But if you don't know this game and you don't know the player personnel, yeah, from hindsight, it looks like they call it a even game. But the ones that really know basketball, that can see it, know that they're not calling it fair because they're not even allowing OKC to even take free throws. And they're trying to keep it leveled with the Lakers. But OKC is a far superior, better team than the Lakers. I'm just tired, and I'm gonna point this stuff out every video if I have to, because the NBA needs to stop. They need to stop. Adam Silver needs to stop. And I'm starting to think, why is Adam Silver doing this? Why is he helping the Lakers so much? Is it something that we don't know? Do Clutch Sports got something over his head? Is it some type of blackmail? Because the rumors was that he was part of the ABC community. You know, it's people that done seen him at the, ABC community parades. And, yeah, he might be married, but that could be a cover-up. Just think about it. How much negativity would take place if the head of a major sport business, right? Like the NBA, is their commissioner was part of the ABCD community. Would it take a hit? Would it not take a hit? Would it be celebrated? Would they lose fans? Would everything start making sense with, the style of play and soft playness and, they take the masculinity out with the big man and, you can't say certain things and you can't, tell the truth no more. And, they're trying to brainwash fans to believe that this style of play that you witness in basketball is the better style of play than what it was in the 90s and the 80s and the early 2000s when they actually let you play and it is a physical game. Because anybody that played basketball knows that it's a physical game. I'm not saying that we out here fighting, but it's impossible to not have somebody bump you going to the rim, and that's what separates the good players from the bad ones, because they could finish at the rim taking a bump and it wasn't a foul unless it affected your shot, not affected your drive to the rim. It's just crazy. It's very crazy. But the NBA needs to stop. Stop trying to fake it with this terrible team to keep them in games, to give them a chance to win when they're playing against teams that's just better than them. If y'all don't see the patterns, listen to a couple of my videos and you will understand the patterns. Like I said, I'm going to make this a short video. This your boy Jay Shy. Shout out to the bench crew. Shout out to everybody else, all the new subscribers. If you like this type of content, go ahead and subscribe. What's good, everyone? I want to continue on with this video. I uploaded it last night, but then I took it down because I said, you know what? It's still a lot that I have to say, and it's still a lot that I got to break down for certain people to have a better understanding on what the NBA is doing with the Lakers. Some people already see it, and I call y'all the savants. I don't have to really break it down, but some of y'all, it's a little bit don't understand because y'all look too much at, y'all looking at the Laker games as a fan, a LeBron fan, and y'all can't see it from a unbiased perspective. Now, I'm gonna bring y'all into a chat that I'm in with some of the behind the bench members, and we was talking about this game. And my boy Kelvin, who does a lot of the Lakers recaps, he was a Laker fan. He don't mess with the Lakers, and it's pretty much because of the LeBron fan base and the Lakers management on how disrespectful they are. But he still is a fan of the game of basketball, and he's making these videos for this channel. He got good unbiased opinions and breakdowns, better than anybody else that's breaking down these Laker games, because they are fans and they don't see the game in a clear eye. So me and him was going back and forth about this game. So you're going to listen to us go back and forth. I'm going to put a couple screenshots up there so y'all can see what I'm talking about. And hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of this video. So I want to apologize for the cursing in the audio that you're about to listen to. And let me also say, this stat in this screenshot that you see, this is halfway through the third period, where you got 3 players plus a role player that's playing significant minutes have not committed a personal foul, versus a superior team with an all-star MVP candidate of Gill. So 4 players that done played over 15 minutes have not committed a foul, and 3 of those players not even known for fucking playing defense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Then what they're trying not to do is send. They think people fucking stupid, and it is a lot of stupid ass people. It's a lot of fucking stupid people that don't know how to basketball math. So OKC, who's a superior talent than the Lakers, they can't get to the free throw line. They trying to keep the Lakers free throws close because that's what people's looking at, right? Yeah, only the dummy fans that's just now catching on. But the ones that been knowing this shit, come on, man. 3 people in your starting lineup don't got 0 fouls. They all got 0 fouls. 3 people in your starting lineup. And they got to do this just to keep the game close. It's like we got to handicap the other team so the Lakers don't get blown out because the team is that awful. They're that awful. We got to handicap the other team for the Lakers could be in a game to a superior team. And then on top of that, we're not going to let the other team get to the free throw line. Now, I can watch this game. Don't want to watch it. Because if I watch it and come in here and point out every fucking missed foul, it's just, you already know. Now, my boy JB, he replied in the chat and he said OKC 48 3-point attempts. Well, this is my comeback on that. Peep game. OKC don't shoot that many 3-point shots if they was able to go to the rim and get a fucking foul call. So if you ain't getting foul calls when you go to the rim to score, because like I said, it's 3 levels of scoring. It's free throws, it's field goals, and it's 3-pointers. So if you eliminate a team from one of those 3 areas, it gives the other team a higher chance to win. Now, most of the time, a great defensive team could hold a good 3-point team to a low shooting percentage, that they're not making those threes. So now if that team was known for making threes and winning games, now that for them to win that game, they will have to hit field goals and live at the free throw line by going to the free throw, by getting points off the free throw line. But what the NBA has done, since the Lakers is not good defensively, and we ain't gonna put none of the Laker players in foul trouble, that makes them at a disadvantage. We got to keep the Lakers at a advantage. This is basketball math. So if the Lakers is at an advantage because their starters don't go to the bench in foul trouble, and they keep OKC off that line. See, because if OKC, now if I pull up a stat that I have not checked, that I have not looked at, and see how many free throw attempts do they take per game this season, and if it's way lower than this, then guess what? If you take whatever they're supposed to be making and you put it in this game, not no more, not no less, if they just hit their average, they probably still beat the Lakers. If they're able to get to the free throw line, then they're not shooting so many goddamn 3-pointers. See, it ain't about playing bad basketball. It's about, well, shit, we can't get to the free throw line, which is part of our bread and butter to score, because they're not giving us the calls. On top of that, we're not able to weaken this team because we're known for taking to getting teams in foul trouble, which is going to weaken their starting lineup, which is going to make them play at a disadvantage with a role player playing starter minutes that he should not be playing at. And now we can take over this game. So let me break something down. If the Lakers is a bad team and OKC is a good team, even with OKC playing an average game and the Lakers playing an average game, it would take the Lakers will have a chance, but it'll be hard to beat OKC. OKC averages 22 free throws a night. Okay, I need y'all to see that. They average 22 free throws a night. Shea Gill averages at least 8 to 9. Remember I done said superstar type of players. He's playing MVP, so I guess you could say he's in that superstar type of role. They average anywhere between 8 to 12 free throws a night. And that's what y'all seeing right here in this graph. 3-pointers they take per game. They normally take 33 free throws. So why are they taking 49 tonight? I get was it because the Lakers had bad defense and they just had a lot of open threes that was just not going in tonight to shoot that many free threes? Or was it because when they normally go to the rim, they're not getting the calls that they're supposed to get? As you can see right here, If they shoot their... Now, here we go. As you can see right here, if they shoot their average free throw attempt, and they're a great free throw shooting team, if they shoot their average, they still beat the Lakers by so many points. 33 threes a game is very low in today's NBA. That's almost around the team shot 33 threes around that 2010, 12, 13 mark. That's when teams were shooting that less of three-pointers. So for them to shoot that many threes tonight is the tale of the tale. You don't shoot that many threes per game and then just say, oh, we playing against the Lakers, so we're going to shoot 49 threes. See, you get frustrated when you're going to the rim, when you're playing with the style of play that you normally play, and you're not getting the calls that you're accustomed to getting when you know it's a foul. So now it's kind of like, why are we even attacking the rim when we can't attack a rim because we're not getting the calls that we normally get? You see what I'm saying? So now, instead of to continue to attack the rim and get their normal free throw attempts, they shot a lot of threes tonight. So it's either two things. Either they felt like they was not getting the calls that they should have got, so now they're kind of forced to shoot threes. Why would you keep on, going to the rim and you ain't getting the free throws? You ain't getting players in foul trouble. Why would you continue that strategy? Or the Lakers are just that bad on defense that they just left OKC open to shoot threes. And they was just trying to take advantage of bad defense, and it just didn't pay off. And see, what y'all got to understand and what y'all got to realize is when a team drives on the Lakers and they get fouled and it's no call, it leads to the Lakers having a fast break going down the other end and having numbers now, which normally ends with a bucket. Now, this is my boy Kelvin. He be doing the breakdown for the Laker games on the Behind the Bench Sports Network. This is his take on the game, and then I'm going to finish it out, and then that'll be the end of the video.
What's good? What's good, man? Now, I'm watching this OKC and the Lakers game. I want to give my honest opinion. Okay, I just started watching it or whatever, but going back to the last game and this game, this is what the OKC Thunder are missing. They need a big man, a legit big man, okay? A grown, mature big man with some girth and size, with a grown man body, okay? Chet Holmgren, nice little rookie, or what, a second year, whatever he is. This nigga's 7 foot, whatever, and about 205 or 10 pounds. It's not gonna cut it. Ain't talking about being your rim protector and rebounder. It's not gonna cut it. These teams need to get off this small ball bullshit and get back to real basketball. All I need is a grown, real center with some size to do the dirty work around them. Now, I'm going to keep watching the game, but I already know how it's going to go. This is why they shoot so many threes and have problems with the Lakers. It's a matchup problem. I already see. And see, the NBA is going to find some kind of way for them to match up in a play-in or a playoff scenario, because I already see this is the one good team the Lakers actually match up with, I believe. But I'm going to keep finishing watching the game, and I'll be back. But I already see what the problem is with the OKC Thunder. They need a true big man. Continue to watch the game. I'm still in the first quarter, just like last game. OKC, this ain't no refs or nothing like that. They getting wide open threes and can't hit shit. I'm still in the first quarter. I mean, wide open. Jacking too many threes. Jacking too many threes. There's no foul or nothing shady yet. Too many threes, just like last game when they played the Lakers. Breaking everything in sight. No way to get no easy baskets. Nobody can post up. Nothing. I ain't gotta watch no more of this game, man. OKC too small, man. They're just too small, man. Underdeveloped, undersized little boys on their team. All these little kids that's 22, 21, 20 years old. Even Hachimura bullying uh, these little guards OKC got. They good, they talented. Their arrows pointing up. They got to get them some size. I already see the problem. They need a big man with some size to clear out that paint, to do the dirty work, and get some easy buckets. This is what they missing in order for them to take the next step. Good team, arrow pointing up. They're not going to win nothing this year. I already see it. In a 7-game series, the Lakers will probably beat them. This is the only good team the Lakers match up with. I'm just being fair about it. I already see the problem. It's the only team. They can't see Lakers can't do this with a team like Minnesota with grown men on their team. Like Cat, Gobert, Nas Reed. All these dudes fully developed grown men, size. Lakers can't bully them. They can bully these little kids, these 20-year-olds with OKC. And that's what they are. Just being fair about it. But I'm going to continue watching the game, and I'll be back.
Now, I responded and said, yeah, OKC may need some big bodies, but for LeBron, Vanderbilt, Reeves, and D'Lo not to have a single personal foul and to have it's crazy. When they're a skillful backcourt, they run 3 guards. SGA is an MVP candidate that averages at least 8 free throws a night. To only shoot 4 doesn't make sense to me. The basketball math is not matching. Okay? Not saying that the Lakers is supposed to lose because, yeah, OKC may not match up. But if OKC could get those players to the bench, then it changes how the game is played and how the Lakers and how to attack the Lakers. Okay? So then Kelvin continued.
Okay, now this is what the Lakers are doing to the Thunder. They playing a lot of zone, and they just giving up the wide open threes, and OKC can't make it. They not letting them get to the rim because they stand in that 2-3 zone. And you got AD back there protecting the rim. It's been like maybe a 2 or 3 times OKC drove where they could have called a foul. But most of it, they bailing the Lakers out, just jacking threes, and they miss it. And a lot of them are pretty good shots. Some of them, they drive and kick, they wide open. Most of them are wide open. They're just not making them, bro. And see, now, and because OKC is so undersized, this is the problem they had the last game. When they give the ball to AD, they got to come panic trap or panic double team. And what's happening is the Lakers are moving the ball, and OKC defense is scrambling. It's all out of whack. That's the reason why they're giving up so many layups and wide open threes. This is the best the Lakers offense has looked in a long time because OKC can't match up with them because of the size. They give the ball to LeBron in the post. They can't match up with them. They got to come double team. When they come double team, the defense is out of whack. It's chaos. They got to scramble. All Lakers got to do is move the ball, pass, open shot. Or move the ball, pass, somebody slash to the rim. There's no rim protection. Easy layup. Because they have no size. They can't guard them just straight up man-to-man, one-on-one, stay with their man because they undersized. This is their problem. They need some size. They need a center. Chet Holmgren is not going to cut it. He's too light. And AD is just able to bully and muscle him and get whatever he wants. AD is beating him up on the backboard. This is their next step. They got a lot of talent. And like I said, they arrows pointing up, and they are a good team. You can see they got the makings of a very good team. They need some age and some size on their team. They need some men to get physical. They got too many young dudes with underdeveloped bodies, man, just to sum it up.
That done played over 15 minutes, have not committed a foul, and 3 of those players not even known for fucking playing defense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Then what they're trying not to do is send.
Now, I'm going to say this. Now, to be fair on this side, too. It's been about 5 or 6 times Shea went to the hole and got hacked like a motherfucker, man. They not calling him. Now, this fourth quarter, he went to the lane a couple times and got hacked. And the Lakers the other way on the break. But for the most part, man, OKC just shooting a lot of threes and they just not making them.
I'm not saying, I'm agreeing with you that yes, they may be too small and they may be a bad matchup for the Lakers with no big man inside. AD and LeBron can attack the rim at will. My question and the problem that I have is I can't see how 4 players, 3 of them, who is terrible at defense, LeBron, Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt. And then you have D'Lo, who's an average defender in my book. Or maybe he might be below average. And if you want to say that LeBron is an average defender, that's fine. But I know Austin Reeves is not an average defender. And I know Jared Vanderbilt, he gets this. They put him out there as being a defender. But even if when you're a defender, you're going to pick up at least 1 foul, maybe 2 fouls, midway through the third. I'm not saying that the Lakers ain't supposed to score on OKC. I'm talking about why is OKC not being able to pick up fouls? Why? Now, the counter is, well, they shot a lot of threes. Well, when it's games where the Lakers shoot a lot of threes and they still go to the line, it ain't consistent, right? With this argument of free throws and personal fouls. It ain't consistent. When the Lakers shoot a lot of threes, I don't see the other teams starting lineup having 3 players not in foul trouble, not even picking up 1 foul. Because we all play basketball. And if you're able to get, I'm not saying all 3 of them had to be in foul trouble, that they should be having 4 or 5 fouls. But at least 2, 1, 2, maybe 1 person with 3, that changes the attack and game plan for OKC. And when you're not getting these calls, when you're not going to the free throw line and you're 10 below your season average, it's not like I'm complaining and OKC averages 22 free throws and in tonight's game they only got 17. And I'm like, oh man, look, here go the NBA. You know, they average 22, but they got 17, 18 free throws. No, They wasn't allowed to pick up personal fouls and probably some missed calls of them driving to the lane. So now it shows why a team that only shoots 33 three-pointers a night, they only shoot 33. They're not a team that lives on the three-point line. Now, it's either two factors. Lakers defense is that terrible, and they was taking those outside shots. Like you said, they was open. So that means the Lakers defense was terrible, and they thought they had some outside shots, and they couldn't hit the outside shots. Or they felt, we ain't getting no damn calls going to the rim. When we did attempt to go to the rim, they're not calling anything. So it don't even make sense to even go to the rim because they're not going to call a personal foul. This is the Lakers having three starters with 0 personal fouls midway through the third quarter is alarming because we don't see that with no other team. It'll be different if this was a normal thing through all NBA teams. That, yeah, it's a game where, New Orleans might be playing Boston, and New Orleans' top 3 starters are not in, they don't pick up not one foul midway through the third. That's not normal. That's not something that we see. It ain't consistent. And that's my argument. It ain't about OKC beating the Lakers. It ain't about the Lakers should lose every single game. It's about being consistent, calling the fouls, even if it puts the Lakers at a disadvantage. Because if OKC, who shoots damn near a high 80 for a team when it comes to free throws, because their backcourt players shoot good. They run like a 3-guard set, right? They've been running a 3-guard set since Chris Paul been there. See, the average fan don't even know that. So when they drafted Chet, he could shoot free throws. So, of course, they're going to shoot a high 80s percentage. So they are a good team shooting the free throw. So that means that they attack. Their strength is attacking the rim, getting other teams' players, sitting them on the bench. They may not foul them out. They may not give them 4 or 5 fouls, but they're going to sit them on the bench through a stretch. Even if they're picking up 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, now that player have to sit majority of the second quarter. And now it weakens that team. Now, 2-3 times they drove and that still could cripple a team. Depending on who those drives was on. I'm going to try to rewatch this game. I'm going to try to find it and rewatch this game. And hopefully they're playing it on the Lakers channel. And I'm going to rewatch this game. And see, there you go. You just said it. It's been 4 or 5 times. Now, Shea averages 8 free throws a game. He shot 4. So those 4 or 5 times that Shea went to the hole, he should have been shooting a free throw. Right? That, if he goes to the hole, you said 4 or 5 times, he's shooting 2 free throws. And so let's say out of the 5 times he went, he made 2, 4, 6, he made 8 points. And he didn't go 5 for 5, right? On those free throws. So a free throw is 2 shots, right? I'm pretty sure everybody understands this. So that's 2 points, 4, 6, 8. That's 8 points just from Shea. If he goes to his average of 8 free throw attempts, he shot 4 yesterday. This don't got nothing to do. I'm not talking about the Lakers, OKC. See, this is where people's getting it mixed up. Yes, I'm not disagreeing that OKC is a good matchup. And I'm not saying that the Lakers is not getting easy buckets because they scored what they scored, right? But why is OKC not scoring what they scored? So if you add those points, and that's just Gil. That's just Shea. We ain't even added up a couple other drives that happened in the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter that should have led to personal fouls, probably putting OKC in the bonus or giving somebody else some free throws. But if you add up those 8 points, if you add up the 8 points that Shea was supposed to get with the free throws that he was supposed to get, the Lakers win by 2 points. On top, OKC still wins by 2 points on top of all the other missed calls that should have went OKC's way. That's my point. That's my point.
Yo, what's good? All right, I haven't listened to all your messages, but let me listen. Let me answer your first message. The reason why, and it's just for this particular game, them guys weren't picking up fouls is because they was playing zone. And they let OKC shoot, and they weren't hitting no shots. Now, Vanderbilt, he didn't play a lot of minutes. I think he played 17, 18 minutes. But he was fouling. He gets away with a lot of bullshit. He fouled Shea a couple times and Jalen Williams. Vanderbilt should have had 3 or 4 fouls. I don't know how many he ended up with, but he comes in, and this is the problem I have. He did this shit against the Timberwolves also. He come in, he play over-aggressive, physical, hand-checking and shit like we're in the 90s. That ain't supposed to be happening. Jaron Vanderbilt should be fouling out. Now, I don't know why they're not calling fouls on him. But the other guys, Austin Reeves, Hachimura, Torian Prince, they basically the whole game, they played 2-3 zone. They did it last game. And OKC couldn't make no shots, bro. It's just as simple as that. I don't even know. You have to watch the game, dude. If you got the NBA app, watch the game, you'll see. They got a lot of wide open shots. The Lakers just packed the paint. They played the percentages like they did the first game when they played OKC. That's all they did. They sagged off, played 2-3 zone. They let them dudes shoot wide open 3. They made a little bit more than they did last time, but still, they missed a lot of shots. I was watching the OKC broadcast to hear their perspective. I'm not sure who they did. I forgot. I think it was Michael Cage, I'm not sure. He used to play in the NBA. But anyway, I listened to their broadcast. And even during the broadcast, he was saying, the offense is fine. We're getting open looks. You have to keep shooting. You have to keep shooting. If they're going to give it to you, you have to keep shooting. The problem is not the offense. It's the defense and the rebound and the Lakers side. Even he was saying it. And that sums up the whole game right there. They played zone. They sagged off. They kept the lane packed so they couldn't get into the lane and attack. And they let them shoot threes. And they shot themselves out the game again, like they did last time. They shot 50 threes. 50 or 49, whatever. And again, there was 5 or 6 times Shea went to the basket. He got fouled. 2 or 3 times by Vanderbilt. I think once by Torian Prince, and they ain't called it. And they kind of beat him up a little bit. Shea need to get in the weight room. But all them cats for OKC need to get in the weight room, man. And again, They need some veterans on that team. They need veterans with size. That's the problem. The defense was bad. They was giving up a lot of back cuts and layups to LeBron, wide open shots. Transition defense was bad. They didn't play a good game, bro. You know, again, there was some missed foul calls, but this is the problem. OKC just don't match up with the Lakers, man. If they not making their threes, you know.
So I'm going to end it real quick. I'm not saying that the Lakers are supposed to lose, but if they're a bad team and they're playing against a superior team with good talent, call these games even, get the Lakers players in foul trouble, or just put some fouls on them before it could change the tempo of the game and give an advantage to OKC. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. This your boy Jay Shot. Shout out to my boy Kelvin. This is the Behind the Bench Sports Network. And until then, I'm out.